Alright, and we are taking things to the Gravy Boat, the most savory of maps.
Savory maps indeed, between Pickledpotatoes Lord Vraxx and Pugsy Zeta. Guns galore. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Guns, lances, and spears!
Guns, lances, and spears. Throw the
All
boxes.
covered in gravy, just like that side light in the Nair.
Ooh, Pugsy holding onto the crock. He tosses it into Pickled's face, but he dodges through it, holds onto the lance. Well, he tosses his weapon into Pugsy's face. No, instead goes for a neutral air. Picks up the bomb, tosses it, picks up the lance once again, and goes for a reverse neutral sig. Doesn't connect. Pugsy holding onto the
looking to
guns.
rack up some damage with those guns, trying to space Pugsy out, but Pugsy's getting in. Oh, he got in at the wrong time and landed into a dare from Pugs.
Oh no, we're gonna have that problem because both of them are P names.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Pugsy holds on to with the recovery.
If we
Sends
don't
Pickle
talk
flying.
about it, it'll go away. He finds a side sig and sends Pickle flying. Is he gonna look for a ground pounder or recovery and try and seal this deal?
Excellent use of the side light to be able to interrupt Pickle's options, but there's the down sig. Sends him
It's
flying.
like that D sig.
And Pugsy finds himself into the deep orange, but there's the side sig.
Finds the side sig, takes the first stock of the best of 5 set.
Yes. Pugsy, however, heavily damaged. Pickled Potato waiting out that down air to be able to pick up the guns. Will he be able to end this stock with a well-placed neutral sig? No, a side sig instead. Ooh, goes for these down airs. Both players trying to hit each other with the recoveries. Pickled goes in for a signature, and there it is, the neutral sig. Sends Pugsy flying off the side of the map and evens it up 2-2. Both players fighting each other out with these guns. But Pugsy, however, finds the spear and he hits him with the neutral light into side sig, doing a decent amount of damage. Ooh, uses that down
Pugsy
light to
pokes him right on the head.
Yeah,
And
using...
then follows up with even more spear. Even more spear. It doesn't stop. Another dare.
Yeah, but Pickle's starting to respond in his own with his neutral airs, being able to hit Pugsy as he tries to bounce above him with these spear down airs. But there it is, the recovery sends Pickle flying and into the red, tosses the bomb, tries to go for an unarmed follow-up but doesn't connect, and he finds the guns, goes for the signature and he gets punished by Pickle's side light.
Finds that downlight in the side air combo and he's got Pugsy up. But he can't seem to kill. But he finds the side sig, pokes him in the back with that lance, and takes the stock.
Pugsy going for an
lead.
incredibly unsafe signature option there. Pickle just being like, oh, I've got a lance in hand, I can kill you, and he does. And he takes advantage of this first game. Pugsy, however, hits him with the side air, sends Pickled flying. Another side air might be able to end Pickled's stock. Both players just trying to space each other out with their side airs right now.
Pickle gets in and uses that downlight to get the side air. Very nice.
Ooh, waits for Pickle to land before hitting that side light and getting even more damage onto Pickled's Vraxx.
Goes for that gravy cancel, but it doesn't come together. Finds the recovery, though, and kills Pugsy off the top.
Wow, what an excellent recovery option from Vraxx there, killing Pugsy's Ada way earlier than I expected, just a testament to how low her defense is.
Excellent first game of set.
For people that are confused about what the bracket currently says, the way that it works is because there's two brackets, winners and losers. This is winners finals, and then the loser of this game goes to losers finals, and then we have grands. So in a sense, it is semis, yes.
Pugsy changing it up and going with Hattori.
Ooh, an interesting legend choice indeed. I think we've only seen Ada from Pugsy today, and Pickled takes him, or Pugsy takes Pickled to Twilight Grove. Pickled finds the first weapons of the guns, but Pugsy finds the sword, tries to go in for the sidelight, and gets punished by Pickled's down air.
Pickle's looking to get some pressure on the Pugsy. Ew, in that tongue twister.
Yeah, lots of P words in this set. Pickled hitting with some side airs.
Punished by Pickle. Finds another neutral sig to take Pickle off him.
That entire match, Pugsy was just struggling to get whatever kind of damage he could in onto Pickled, but then just two neutral sig ends it and just sends Pickled flying. Pickled didn't even run out of jumps and actually just destroyed him.
Pickled holding on to his unarmed end sig. Gets punished for it, looks to grab him with that end sig from the spear, not connecting. Pugsy is just too fast with Hattori to get hit with these signatures, right?
Yeah, Pickled's going to want to toss aside this lance and look for something else because Pugsy's completely destroying him with these side lights and side airs. Pickled tries to recover. Pugsy catches him with a neutral light, racking up the damage. And
Goes for the side sig, doesn't catch, ends up getting punished by the down light side air, and this could be the end of his stock. It is. He closes with the nair.
Wow, the nair killing him off the top. Pugsy just completely destroying Pickled, carrying him around. Pickled goes for that weapon pickup, and Pugsy's ready for it. He hits him with the sidelight. He's already racking up damage on Pickled the second he spawns. These reads are insane from Pugsy. Waiting out these signatures from Pickled. Pickled's making no effort to wait out these signatures.
Takes some impressive gunplay for Pugsy to get back in this game.
Pickled.
Pickled
has the guns. Goes to the downlight. Pugsy tries to go for a downlight of his own and lands into a mine, but it doesn't matter. He's got a stock lead onto Pickledpotatoes right now. Pugsy holding onto the spear, hits him with the downlight into side air. Pickledpotatoes struggling right now to be able to get any kind of damage in. He's in the orange. He's waiting in the center of the stage, finds a sidelight into the side stig. Could this be the stock? Pickled turning this around really quickly. There's the recovery from
Pugsy.
Pugsy.
Flying that recovery.
Yeah, Pickled's trying to
I feel
slow
like
down
he
the
wants
pace.
to find a sword. As soon as he picks it up, he gets killed by the gun recovery from Potatoes.
Yeah, Pickled's doing a great job of slowing down this match, trying to hold on to center and make it so that he can get a bunch of moves to land on Pugsy without taking any
But there's
damage
the
himself.
Sair. There is the Sair.
Another Sair like that's probably going to end Pickled's match for sure. Pugsy holding on to the spear.
Pickled showing him some kung fu. Pugsy looking for that Sair.
Ooh, and there's the
Finds
recovery.
the recovery instead, kills him off the top of Twilight Grove.
Yeah, Pickled tried to go for some recovery follow-up on his neutral airs, didn't end up connecting, and Pugsy was able to quickly punish him and takes game 2. We're 1-1 here in this best of 5 in Winners Finals. Pickled wanting to go to Mammoth Fortress, Pugsy sticking to Hattori. We're moving on to game 3.
Three, two, one.
Here we go. Let's see who gets the favorable weapon spawn. Both players just dancing around each other. Pickled finds the Crocky, tosses it behind him, and Pugsy calls in a weapon into an unarmed combo. Holds onto the sword. This is the weapon he definitely favors against Pickled's Lord Vraxx.
Getting that damage on, meets him with the neutral light.
Ooh, Pickled hits him with the recovery. Finds that lance. Tossing the lance away off the side of the map and holds onto the guns and just immediately launches out sidelights, stopping Pugsy from being able to recover as quickly as he'd want to. But there's the neutral air from the sword. It's only going to take one good D-light side air combo to send Pickled flying and be able to end the stock.
But Pickled is doing an amazing job with his gun spacing, getting the damage on, almost catching Pugsy in that recovery.
Yeah, but he's taken so much damage, one slip-up's going to be able to end it. That recovery was so close. But there's Pugsy waiting out for those gun attacks, goes in with the sidelight, and sends Pickled off the stage. But Pickled's back in the center. Is that the recovery to end it? No, it's not. Pugsy barely gets out of the line. And these down sigs, this pressure from Picked's insane.
Very frustrated down six right there.
The pressure is just intense from
Finds
Pickled.
the recovery, takes the stock.
Even though he took so much damage early on, he just had Pugsy going from the side of the map to the other side of the map, never being able to get control of center, and just destroyed him with his gunplay. Pugsy holding onto the spear, and once again getting locked out by these sidelights and these down six.
Pugsy ends up finding that side air, finds another side air, and takes the stock off of Pickledpotatoes.
Being very patient, waiting out Pickled's recovery, waiting for an opportunity where he's vulnerable, and killing him off the side of the map, making the stocks even 2-2. Pickled has the lance, tries to go in, but gets hit by that neutral wave. How much damage is Pugsy going to be able to rack up? Not much, as Pickled ends up hitting him with some neutral lights of his own.
Pickled getting hit by that downlight side air combo. Both players trading pretty evenly. Pickled coming out with the side sig, changing the pace of the game.
Yeah, and doing a
Got him
considerable
on the
amount of
ledge.
damage to Pugsy. That down sig forcing Pugsy to feel like he's safe with the sidelight follow-up afterwards. He's in the red, and recovery's going to end this. Pugsy should not be above Pickled right now. Goes for these signature punishes, he's just throwing them out left and right. There's the neutral sig. Does that end it? No, it doesn't, but another one definitely will. Ooh, Pugsy staying on the side of the map. Pickled has no problem with this.
And he finds that D-Sig. Instead of opting to go off stage, he waits patiently for you to get into that D-Sig range, and then he pops you up.
Yeah, I guess Pugsy was expecting a different option because he just landed directly on the stage, probably wanted to go for a sidelight or a signature, and Pickled was like, screw that, I'll cover your landing with a down sig and kill you off the top. Takes advantage, one stock.
I noticed that Pickled seems to do the same thing with his D-Lights.
Yes, actually, that is true. Not using as much of them in that game, but just as you said, there's the delay and the side air. Holds onto the down sig, just waiting for Pugsy to land in front of him.
Hits him with the ball. Got to... Oh,
and there's the weapon toss into the recovery. Will Pugsy be able to kill him off the top? No, he definitely doesn't. Pickled going for these neutral sigs, and they're not connecting. Pugsy has the opportunity to even this up 1 stock to 1, but at what cost? He's taking so much damage. That side air.
Double side air.
Yeah. Sending Pickled flying. No matter how good the Lance's aerials are, he's not going to be able to get back to the stage from eating side airs at that percent.
Ooh, Piglet going for that disco.
Ooh, but Pugsy going in with a downline to side air, racking up the damage. If he's got a way of getting back into this game, he's going to be able to get as many weapon strings as possible.
Finds the recovery, takes the game.
Yeah, killing him off the top. Game 2 goes to Pickled Potatoes, but it's not over yet. This is a best of 5. Let's see what happens in the next match. Pickled banning out Twilight and King's Pass. Is Pugsy going to go for another Legend switch? He always seems to like to do that every time he ends up losing. But no, doesn't go back to Ada, doesn't pick anything different at all. He sticks to Hattori.
Wonder why that is. Why he feels...
What's that you cut out?
As opposed to... I wonder why he feels more comfortable with Hattori over Ada.
It might just be the gun game. I feel like he might not be comfortable with the gun ditto, like, matchup. Being able to fight guns with guns. Possibly. It's something that I'd like to be able to find out. But until then, we can only speculate as they go into Game 4, Pugsy versus Pickled. Pugsy finds the first weapon, it's the sword. Ooh, goes for that... Oh, he's
getting caught with those side lights.
Yeah, Pickled...
And down air into a side air. Pickled has got Pugsy to orange without taking any damage.
Yeah, even using that slide charge side light, be able to do as much damage to Pugsy as possible. He's not taking any hits. Pugsy's going in for the side light, finally finds one, but he gets no follow-up. Pickled's having no difficulty just destroying him with these guns right now. Ooh, goes for that side light into the neutral area. Like, Pugsy's just racing back and forth each side of the map. He's not getting any damage in, and even if he can avoid a lot of Pickled's attacks, it's only going to take 1 or 2 of them to be able to end his stock at this point. Ooh, goes for that neutral sig, doesn't quite connect. Hits him with another side light. Oh, jumps upwards to be able to disarm Pugsy with the down air, sending him into the red, and goes for a neutral sig. Pugsy, however, has the peace of mind to dodge inwards, hits him with the neutral light unarmed, and starts to get some damage of his own. Pugsy goes for the recovery, doesn't connect, and a D-light and a down air goes to the ground pound follow-up with the platform on Mammoth Fortress, ends up saving Pickled. But now Pugsy's got a decent amount of damage onto him. I love that down sig option.
Sends him flying, goes for the N-Sig. Doesn't catch. Pickled goes for the D-Sig and ends up getting punished with the downlight side air combo.
Yeah, this match, which was entirely in Pickled's favor, is going back into Pugsy as Pickled struggles to find a way to close out the match. I'm thinking he might want to go for more signature spam. He's not spamming his guns anymore, has the lance, but there's the neutral sig.
Ooh, but he does get that N-Sig.
Barely clips him at the tip of that hitbox, catches Pugsy, and launches him off the side of the map, taking advantage of the stock. Pugsy, however, has the opportunity to end this and make it even 2-2. Ooh, but not by going above Pickled and getting hit by those neutralized, that's for sure.
No question about that. You don't want to be above Pickled Potatoes. Not when he's got guns.
Oh. But you don't want to be below him either with guns because of that down air and down sig coverage. You're watching Pugsy trying to come in from below.
Does find that side light, side air, and takes a stock off the Pickle.
Yeah, but after only taking, like, what, orange amount of percent, he's taking a lot of damage. And there's the bomb that sent him flying.
It's a red after the bomb.
Oh, no. Pickled goes for a pretty unusual ground pound option there, allowing Pugsy to recover back to the stage. Pugsy holds onto the side of the stage for a little bit, goes in with the side light. He's trying to get whatever damage he can. Uses the neutral light to be able to punish Pickled's signature options twice in a row, actually, but...
Finally gets that side sig to take Pugsy off the side of the map.
Yeah, sends him flying. The neutral lights were nice, but he wasn't able to get enough damage in fast enough to be able to take advantage of that stock, and he finds himself at a great disadvantage. Pugsy goes in with a neutral light. Racks up some damage, but Pickled, well, he's just running around right now with Vraxx's guns. Pugsy trying to go for a more aerial approach right now, but Pickled has nothing to do with it. Wants to go for these neutral lights, but he's racked up the damage. He's only in the yellow, finds Pickled in the red, goes for a side air, but Pickled, oh no, is chaining up the side airs and side lights intensely. Sends Pugsy into the orange. Another side light.
Goes for the haymaker, just got shot.
Oh gosh. Pugsy was doing such a great job with that stock until Pickled found that string. Another side light, just punishing Pugsy's landings. A recovery lands from Pugsy, but...
Goes for the side sig. It's a whiff. Pickle going for down sig. Ends up finding the side.
And now he's got the
ground
guns.
pound.
He's
Staying back, always staying on stage, this Pickle.
Ooh, tosses the guns off the side, goes to the ground pound, but doesn't connect. He finds himself at a weapon disadvantage. And Pugsy...
hit with the down sig from Hattori.
Yeah, a swift down sig to end the stock, recognizing Pickled wasn't jumping, and kills him off the top, 1-1. Pugsy has the opportunity to win this game, but now Pickled picks up the guns. Is looking a little bit more good. There's the side sig. Pugsy hits him with the side light. He's got Pickled off stage. Another neutral sig.
But he gets hit by the recovery, and he loses the best of 5.